can't get you out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first time. Been thinking about you all night.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Now in my previous video I had answered all your queries about PharmD, so if you haven't checked it out, go do it. And in that video I had told you that there are two videos that I would be uploading very soon. One would be about scope of pharmacy and second one would be about all the books that you need in first year PharmD. Now for the books video I had prepared my notes, but I got a little bit clumsy. I know your Akka is very clumsy and I just don't know where they are, so I will have to start from scratch again. So it would take a little bit time, but it would be uploaded in this week itself. So for today I have the video of scope of PharmD in India. Okay, now first of all let us start with what is PharmD. Now PharmD is a course that was introduced by PCI, that is Pharmaceutical Council of India, and it is a 6 years course with 1 year of internship. That is, there are 5 academic years and the 6th year, final year, that 1 year it is completely internship. Now what happens after you have pursued PharmD, like what all knowledge do you get? So after pursuing PharmD, you will have the knowledge of formulating, manufacturing and dispensing of drugs. Along with that, because this is a doctorate course, you would also have the ability to counsel people about what kind of drug regimen they should prefer, what kind of drugs they should use. You can also guide them about how to take their drugs in a better way. You will come to know about drug food interaction. In general, you would be a clinical pharmacist, and along with all this you can also go into research. Now the second part was eligibility criteria for PharmD. So for pursuing PharmD you need to do science. You need to do science in 12, that is maths or bio, anything is all right. And as I had said earlier, that if you have taken maths, then you will have to complete a bridge course of biology, and if you had biology in 11th and 12th, then you would have to complete bridge course of maths in first year PharmD. Okay, and along with this, if you are diplomat or bachelor in any of the pharmacy course, that is if you have done D Pharm, that is diploma in pharmacy, or B Pharm, bachelor of pharmacy, then also you can do PharmD. Okay, but the institution from where you had pursued your degree of D Pharm or B Pharm, that should be PCI accredited. That is it, you can say that it should be PCI recognized. Okay, so now moving on with the video about scope of pharmacy. Yeah, sorry, along with that, along with science in 11th or 12th standard, you should have at least 55% above marks in your 12th mark sheet, and the rest is according to merit list. That is your selection into the college, it would be according to merit list, and there are not a lot of seats in PharmD. So if you are someone who is in 11th or 12th standard watching this video, then please be on your toes, because at least in my college there are, I guess, 11 to 15 or I guess 14 seats for general category. So अगर general वाले हो तो फिर तो पढ़ने लग जाओ. Okay, now coming to the scope of pharmacy, or the scope of PharmD in India. So I have prepared a list of all the good scopes that I got, and at the end of the video I'm also going to show you a graph which is about the salary and the job. Okay, so like job wise salary, yeah, a graph of job wise salary. Yeah, so starting on with the scope of pharmacy in India, first is as a clinical pharmacist. Now what a clinical pharmacist does, or the role of a clinical pharmacist, it is to take care of the patients and be aware of his or her health. That is, he should evaluate the effectiveness of patients' medicines. And the salary, this is annual average salary. Okay, so the annual average salary, it is 3,09,000. So now here what your role says is that whenever you go on rounds, you have to check what are the charts of the medicine beside the patient's bed, or when he comes to you, then you should be checking the drug history, that is what all medicines he used to take in the past, what all medicines he is taking now, what all food what type of food he is consuming, what is his lifestyle, and if the drug therapy that he is going right now is compatible with the history of drugs. Now, what the history of drugs would tell you is, in case the patient has any allergy to any sort of drug that he is using now, okay, and then there are drug food interaction, like certain foods, they are not compatible with the kind of drug you are going to have. And lifestyle, of course, like according to lifestyle you can change the drug therapy or the formulation of the dose you can change. So that all comes in clinical pharmacist. Okay, now the second one is as a normal pharmacist. Now, the role of pharmacist is to ensure medication given to the patients are correct and the quality of medication given to the patient. Counsel the patient about medication timing, how to take it, when to take it, etc. And the salary, average annual salary, it is 2,88,000. There is also one job called retail pharmacist. Okay, so all these three pharmacists I'll tell you at one go, then I'll tell you that what is the exact difference between the three of these. So retail pharmacists dispense and control the prescribed and non-prescribed medicines. They order and sell medicine and other stocks like certain surgical items, which may include surgical gauze, cotton, ET, catgut, etc. And the average annual salary, it is 1,97,000. So now coming to the difference between these three, that is pharmacist, retail pharmacist and a community pharmacist. Now if you go to any foreign country, then the pharmacist and the community pharmacist, they are both the same. Okay, like a pharmacist is someone who would in the foreign country, a pharmacist is someone who would prescribe the medicine. It is not the doctor who prescribes the medicine. Okay, doctor only diagnoses what has happened to the patient, what is the underlying condition, what is the disease. It is the pharmacist who has to prescribe the drug regimen or the drug therapy to the patient. Okay, so that is the role of pharmacist in foreign countries. Now in India, normally the pharmacist and the retail pharmacist, they are both the same. That is the role in India. It is not at least of the pharmacist, it is not a recognized role that he can, counsel the patient and he can tell them about the right time to take the medication, the right dose of medication he requires, the kind of formulation that would be better for him. So all that, it is not recognized in India. So in India, if you want to if you want to take a job of community pharmacist, that is, you want to counsel patients about how they can correctly take their doses, what kind of food they should avoid while going through a certain type of drug therapy. If you want to work in NGO and spread awareness about the current diseases, prevailing diseases in that community, or you want to perform health screening services such as there are camps, there are mobile vans, such as there is eye healthcare clinic, eye clinic, mobile van, mobile eye clinic. Then there are lung function tests which come under health screening. Then there is blood pressure, then there is blood sugar, etc. So there are those things. Like if you want to work for the community, if you want to work in close relationship with the patient, then you got to have community pharmacist job in India. Okay, if you are going to work outside, then whether you become a community pharmacist or you become a pharmacist, both are just the same. And as far as retail pharmacist is concerned, it is just the job which you see normally for the people who are sitting in the pharmacy store. Okay, like they receive the prescription and then they dispense the medicine. That is it. That is the role of the retail pharmacist. And along with that, obviously, like taking care of the store, ordering stocks and inventory control, etc., all that comes under their role. Okay, so the thing is that if you are someone who is really interested in taking care of the patient, then only you go for Pharm D. Okay, like taking care of the patient drug wise. Okay, like there are so many aspects through which you can take care of patient. Now if you are someone who really just wants to work in hospital, then I would really suggest you that you can take up nursing also. Okay, that is literally not at all a bad job, I would say. Like if you are really very good at what you are doing, then you can reach your heights through any type of course, okay? But just remember that just because PharmD gives you that doctorate prefix does not mean that you have to pursue PharmD. It is a 6 years course, 6 years commitment, and obviously that is not going to be easy. All right. And also along with that, if you are someone now who is just interested into research or clinical trials, that aspect, then you should go for B Pharm or M Pharm. That would be better. This is what is my opinion. Now you might, I don't know, like I really feel that if you are someone who is not interested in taking care of the patient, then go to B Pharm, B Pharm and M Pharm. That is also, I guess, 6 years course only, but without internship. I don't know about internship. So yeah, B Pharm and M Pharm, you should try that if you are not interested in taking care of the patient in the clinical aspect of pharmacy. Okay, now coming to the third job, which is about hospital pharmacy director. Now what they do is they distribute drug control and ensure medication safety, clinical services as the patient care. That is what they have to do, is that they communicate between all the hospital heads, they communicate between the nursing staff there and other staff members of the hospital, and then they find out that what is the prevailing disease these days. Like there are some seasonal diseases, okay, there is swine flu, yeah, then there is asthma also. In some people seasonal asthma happens, so that is also there. And also there are some drugs which over the time they are misused by the people, or there are certain drug formulation, a certain different drug formulation which the hospital head might need, or the certain doctor might want to prescribe it to their patients. So he communicates between all the heads of the hospital staff, and he finds out that what kind of surgical instruments such as catgut, gauze and ET and all that I told you earlier, and what kind of medications are prevailing these days, or what kind of new formulations or new medications would the doctors like him to have in his store. So the last job, it is of drug expert. Now what a drug expert does is that he prepares the medication using policies, rules and regulation. They ensure importance of health system. Like every year, there are certain drugs which get banned and certain new formulations which come into market which can be prescribed at OTC. OTC means over the counter drugs. They do not require prescription. For example, Vicks. Okay, now Vicks, earlier it was a prescription medication, that is you have to have a prescription to buy Vicks, but nowadays you can easily go to the pharmacist store and you can have it without a prescription. The pharmacist will dispense it to you. So now all these changes are now, first of all, why there is a difference now in the dispensing of Vicks is because of change in the formulation. The earlier formulation, it was quite harmful for the patient if he uses without knowing it, or in case he abuses it. But now the formulation of Vicks has changed. That is the reason it has found its way in OTC. So what the drug expert will do is that they will continuously, they would work on all the current formulations that are present, all the current medication or drug combination that are being sold in their country or in their area, and then they would find out that whether some drugs should be banned now, or whether some banned drugs, because there is a change in their formulation or anything else, they should be back into the pharmacist store. Okay, and also they take care about all the narcotic and psychotropic drugs. Like if there is a new narcotic or psychotropic drug that has been discovered or searched upon, anything like that, so all that comes under the role of drug pharmacist. And apart from all this, there is also jobs like you can become an author in PharmD. Like if you would check out all the degrees of authors in many of the PharmD books, then a lot of them are PharmD. For example, if you would pick up, I guess, Herfindahl book of pharmacotherapeutics, or Roger Walker, I don't exactly remember. So I guess it is Herfindahl. So if you would just go into the contributions column, there would be so many authors who have pursued the degree of PharmD. Okay, and if you love lecturing, if you like teaching, then you can also be a professor in any of the PharmD colleges. So that is it, guys. Now next video, it would be about all the books that you need for PharmD, and until then, goodbye, and again welcome if you have chosen PharmD. And if you haven't done it yet, then I would say that yes, do look into this course also. Just don't let it pass away. Okay, just because it is 6 years does not mean that टाइम वेस्ट हो जाएगा या फिर इतने साल कौन पढ़ेगा. If you have once chosen to be a doctor, as in to take care of the patient, then you are a student for your lifetime. Okay, like you'll have to continuously read about all the new formulations that are in the market, all the drugs that are in the market. And even if you are going to go for MBBS, then also, there are a lot of new surgical equipments each and every year, so you'll have to go through that. So all those there are surgical equipments, there are new diseases each and every year, new tools for diagnosis, etc. So as I said, once you have chosen to be a doctor, also choosing to be a student for your lifetime. So with that, goodbye. And if you have any queries, then feel free to comment down below. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that bell icon, and please share this video with as many friends as you can. Also, there are some Call of Duty mobile videos and dance videos if you might want to check out. Goodbye.